Yo, what's going on, people? Noah got to hear Mr. Laptop Lifestyle. If you didn't know, now you know what I'm trying to do is grow. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Smash that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any more value. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome to my page. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Turn your notifications on and make sure that you like and share this post. Comment something good in the comments, y'all. Let's go. All right, so I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited about this. To share this value with you guys today. There's been a lot of people that have inboxed me asking me how am I making money. Right? Apologize, you guys, about my dog. But a lot of people asking me how I'm making money online and how I'm doing it from my phone. Right, and this is one way that I'm gonna show you guys that I've been making consistent profits daily. All right, from this market, and this is called forex trading. Okay, forex day trading. Okay, so what I want to do is take you guys through the steps, step by step, so that you understand how to get started and put yourself in position for 2025 so that you can become financially free. All right. Or at least add this income stream to whatever it is that you're doing. Right. So this is something that you can do on the side. You don't have to quit your job to start trading. We actually have automation to where you don't even have to place a trade. Right. You don't even have to place a trade. You could use the software to place trades for you. But what I suggest that you do is take time to learn the skill first, and then you can start using the tools, different softwares, right? So to gain an edge in the market. All right. So with that being said, today I'm gonna show you guys how to deposit on Novus Markets. All right. So this is a new platform, new trading platform that we are using. Okay, called Novus, and this is globally accepted, so anybody in the world can create an account. The link will be in the description below. Or depending on where you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, the description will be below. If you're watching on Facebook, the description will be above. So yeah, click that link. It'll bring you here. Go to create account, fill it out. Once you fill it out, then you'll get into your back office. So it'll look like this here. All right. So first thing that you want to do is create a demo account, right? A demo account is going to allow you to just practice. Is going to be like fake money for you to practice with, right? Paper money for you to practice with. And that's what you want to do, because you don't want to just jump into trading, put your hard-earned money into a live account and just to blow it, right? Just to give it back to the market. So you want to go about this the smart way, and first start a demo account with the amount of money that you're going to start with in your account, right? This is just the smart way to go about it. You can do whatever you want to do. I know some of you are going to watch this video. You're going to want to hurry up and make money, and just you're going to want to make a real account, deposit your money. You're going to want to start taking trades, and you're probably going to end up blowing your account. All right, just to be honest. So you want to make sure that you start a demo account and practice, practice, practice first until you get your strategy down, until you get comfortable, right? And you're consistent. Then move over to a live account. All right, it's just a smart way to do it. So click demo account here. Okay. And you'll click create demo account. Click create account. Once you do that, then your account will pop up here. Okay. Now what you want to do is add money to your demo account. This is how you do it. Just come here, type in the amount. Like I said, type the amount that you're going to start with on your live account. All right. So we have our demo account created. Now, next thing that you want to do is turn in your KYC documents. Right. Your KYC documents can be turned in right when you create your account, right? It will pop up. You won't even be able to see this without getting your KYC documents first approved. So your KYC documents are for tax purposes, and so that we can do everything by the book, right? And this is regulated. So we need to know who people are and make sure that they're real people, right? And it's not a fake account or fake person, whatever, right? So you got to turn in those KYC documents. It's going to be proof of identity, and I believe proof of address. Okay, so you can use like a bank statement, utility bill, anything like that, right? That proves that you live where you say you live, and that your name is what it is, right, on your identity. So you can use passport, state ID, driver's license, okay, and then you'll get approved. Usually within 20 to 30 minutes, you should see your back office open up. All right, so once that does open up, then you can go through these steps. All right. So now what we want to do is go to the trading platform. All right. So you come over here, click trade. It's going to open up the platform. All right. And it's going to look like this here. All right. So first thing that you want to do once you get here, what I do, I trade gold mostly. Right. So you want to come over here, type in XAU USD. All right. And you go to this one here, and it's going to pop up this chart here. Right. So this is gold. And that's what I usually trade. I may go trade cryptos, right? With all the crypto volatility going on right now, we may get into trading some BTC, some XRP, right? Take a look at those. But mainly, I just try to stick to gold, okay? And the reason why I do that is because you want to get to know a pair so it becomes easier to trade. Right? When you're trading a bunch of different pairs, it's hard to get to know those pairs, and you're all over the place, right? Your focus is all over the place. So get you one pair that you trade all the time and that you watch and get to know that pair, right? It just will make things a lot easier for you, right? So yeah, now you should have your chart pulled up here. What you want to do first is back out to the 4 hour. All right, so you come here to the time, type in not type in, choose 4 hour, and the chart will look like this. Okay. If it doesn't look like this, then that means you need to zoom out. So you can zoom in, zoom out by clicking this bottom on the bottom screen. Okay, that'll allow you to zoom in, zoom out, or make it smaller or longer on this side. Okay. So the first thing that we want to do, let me get rid of this drawing. Right. So first thing that you want to do once you open up your chart, right, you get to this place here. First thing that you want to ask yourself is, what is the trend of the market? What is the trend of the market? Right. That's the first thing that you want to identify. So easy way to tell what the trend is if price is starting in the bottom left corner, working its way to the top right, that is an uptrend. If it's starting in the top left, working its way to the bottom right, that's a downtrend. Okay, so we can see here clearly we are in an uptrend still in gold. Okay, so what we want to do is just take our trend line and we're just going to play connect the dots, right? So, and it doesn't have to be perfect, all right? Just want to start from the bottom point up to the top point. Okay, so we see here, price is starting on the bottom of our trend line, going up to a certain point, coming down, testing our trend, going up to a certain point, testing our trend, certain point, touching our trend, right? So you see this pattern where it just seems to keep bouncing off our trend till eventually we have a break in our trend, retest, and price can continue in whatever direction that it wants to go, right? So usually what I notice is price will usually bounce off the trend line 4 to 5 times before it breaks and changes direction, right? Breaks structure and changes direction. This is the pattern that I usually notice what happens, right, when I trade. So what you can do is you can try to catch the bounce off the trend line, right? What I mean by that is when it gets to the trend line, bounces off, right? You can try to catch trades going in the trend, which is really what you want to do. The trend is your friend, right? The trend is always your friend, so you don't really want to trade against the trend until you see a break in your trend, right? Until then, you kind of just want to trade with the trend. So, like, let's say this trade here, right? Price started here, went up, bounced off our trend line, bounced off our trend line. So we would have drawn our trend line tool and connected these dots, right? So when price came all the way up here again, we could have caught the sell coming back down to our trend line, or waited for it to come down to our trend line again and caught the buy when it bounced off our trend line, right? And wrote it up for profit. Okay. So that's one way that you can trade off of the trend line, right? Just waiting for it to respect the trend line, bouncing off, and then catching those plays of just riding the trend. Another way that you can catch a trade off the trend line, right, is when it bounces off, bounces off, bounces off. Eventually, it will come back to your trend line, and you'll see this happen, right? You'll see a break in your trend, a retest, and a continuation. Okay. So what you can do is wait for the break in the trend, wait for the retest. Once you see the retest, then you can get in for the sell and ride that thing down. Okay. So yeah, first thing that you want to do, identify the trend line, right? Second thing that you want to ask yourself is what zone are we in? What zone are we in? How do we figure out the zone? We have to identify major reversal points first. Right. So come over here to our tools. We're going to grab the circle tool, and what we're going to do is just identify major reversal points. This is going to allow us to identify our zones, right? Our zones are the resistance and support. But first, we have to identify where we're seeing major reversal points. Okay. So we got one here. Okay. And you don't have to identify all of them, just enough to give yourself a general idea. All right. Okay, we see a bunch of consolidation here. There's a point here. All right. And like I said, you don't have to identify all of them. Just give yourself a general idea of where you're seeing resistance, right? The major reversal points are going to allow you to see where there's resistance, right? Points where price is getting to and having a hard time getting past that point or above that point, right? So you can see here, price started here, came to here, reversed. Price came down, reversed, went up, reversed, came down, reversed, went up, reversed, came down, right? So what you want to do, grab your rectangle tool. Now we're able, once you have your major reversal points identified, now we're able to identify our support and resistance areas, right? These are our zones. So we come over here, grab our rectangle tool, and we just play connect the dots, right? Connect the dots, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, just give you a general idea. Okay, I can do something like this. Okay. Probably can choke up on this a little bit more. All right, so from here, now we know our zone, right? We can clearly see what zone we are in, right? So the top is going to be your resistance, right? This top rectangle, this is your resistance. This is where price is getting up to, but it's having a hard time getting past that point, right? So you see here, price goes up to a certain point, comes down, goes up to our resistance, comes down, right? Keeps bouncing off this resistance area. So the top is always going to represent your resistance. Think of it like a house, right? The bottom is going to be your foundation, going to be your floor, okay, your support. The top is going to be your roof, right? This is the resistance keeping you from going past that point. Okay, bottom support, top resistance. Okay, so once you have these two identified, you can pretty much tell where price is going to head to, right? Because you can see it's bouncing off our resistance, bouncing off our support, coming up, bouncing off our resistance, coming back down, right? And we had a break in the structure, break of the trend line, came back, retested our resistance, right? Retested the trend line, came back down, tested the support. Now it's consolidating, trying to reach its way back to our trend line, right? Back to our resistance. Now, If it doesn't reach back up there, then I see this continue to come down, right? And test the support, eventually probably break through the support and create a new low. That's one option, right? Or it could respect this area, right? Respect this support area and reach back to our resistance, continue to break our resistance and create a new all-time high. Price can only do two things, right? Two things from here. I really don't like trading in the middle of the zone because it can go either way. I try to catch a trade. If I'm going to catch one, I try to catch it when it's at the bottom of of my zone, right? So like right here would be an example where you saw price come down to the support, could have got in for a buy here and rode it back to the resistance. When it gets to the resistance, then you can get in for a sell, ride it back to the support. Right. So here would have been a great opportunity to get in for a buy when it came back to the support to ride back to the resistance. Okay. All right. So y'all, this is just a little basic training. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than just finding the trend line, finding major reversal points, identifying your support and resistance. But just doing this right here, finding basic market structure, right, being able to draw this up, it puts you light years ahead of everybody else. Okay. Giving this gives you a little edge. Now you're just not looking at a chart and it's looking like Chinese to you, right? Looking like chicken scratch. Now, after you see this, right? After I expose you to this, now you're going to start to look at the charts a little differently. Next time you jump on the chart, go ahead and practice. Go ahead and practice, right? Drawing up this, erasing your chart, and just doing this over and over and over again. Okay. So I'm gonna be here, you guys. I'm gonna be your guide. I'm really gonna go hard with this, start giving you guys value because I know the power in giving value. Also, the situation that I'm in, I have to go hard right now and help as many people as I can. Right, that's my mission. Before I die, I just want to give as much value as I can, help as many people as I can, and the only way for me to do that is to jump on here, give free value, and guide you guys. Right, I'm not charging you anything. I don't want to get rich off of you guys. Nothing like that. All I want to do is get testimonials. The more testimonials that I get, right, the more people that I show the skill and I help them profit, help them make money, the better for my brand, right? The better for me because those people that I help are going to go tell somebody else, right? I met this dude Noah. He showed me how to trade. I'm starting to make money trading, right? And that word of mouth will continue to spread. So that's my whole mission right now. I'm not looking to charge you guys. I don't want you to come out of pocket to pay me anything. I'm going to jump on here daily, give you guys value, give you the things that you need to know, direct you in the right direction, right? Like a coach should. I'm going to put you in position in the play for you to score, right? All you got to do is use the tools that I give you, create an account, create your broker account with the link that I gave you guys, right? That's all you got to do. That's all that I ask. I'm not going to charge you guys anything. I used to charge thousands of dollars for training for one-on-ones, but I'm not trying to do that anymore. Right? I'm not trying to deal with that. I have to deal with refunds and people complaining. So making it all free. Only thing that I ask is that you create a broker account under my name, right? Under my link, and you make your deposit. Okay. So like I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, that's the only thing that I ask, right? Create a broker account with the link that I gave you guys, deposit your money, and then meet me here every day. We're going to trade and I'm going to train you guys. Deal? Deal. All right. Sounds like a good deal to me. Right, so y'all, nothing to lose, everything to gain. Know what got you here, Mr. Laptop Lifestyle. If you didn't know, now you know what I'm trying to do is grow. Like I always say, make the rest of it the best of it. I'll meet you at the top because that bottom is way too crowded. Let's go.